people? How you doing out there? This is Marquess Eric White, aka L. This message is about the elite and the elect. Some people talk about uh, the elite, but not the elect. The elect has the authority right now, which are those that love God, those that love Christ, those who have spiritual power and strong power, those who are connected to different people out there. I, I have to tell y'all have to be careful out there and giving people power that shouldn't have power. I've been noticing people been giving people power that shouldn't have power and acknowledging them. Um, Hold on a second. I'm back. People have been given like the Illuminati and the Masons and all type of different groups out there talking about Satan, the devil, and all type of stuff. And I'm like, what is up with these people? Why they keep giving these people power when they don't have power? I mean, when you got power, you know who's who and who can do what and who can't do what. And then you just realize, okay, well, it's just like this. It'll work out for us that know the truth, but those that have fear. But some people just, you have to get out there and work hard for what you need and want out there. And when you know that, it's just sad. In particular, people complain a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, well, why are you complaining when you're not doing nothing about it? Why are you letting these people run over you? They are nobody. When you got God, when you walking in the faith of God and in Christ, when you walking in the strong of it, you know what you're capable of. You know you can't be moved, that you stand strong. And we talking about the creator, the ancient one. Some people don't realize that it is so much when it comes to it. It's just like, okay, you need to work on this, you need to work on that, and when you work on yourself, you notice that okay, well, everything is all right, but it just depends. It all just depends on what power you choose to do and what you choose to do, what decisions you make. I sit back and think about the decisions I make too each and every day, and I'm like, okay, I could have made the decision better. I would have had more money in this part for this amount of time, and have more money over here. But I sit back and I think about, you know what? I gotta do stuff to see stuff and make stuff happen. It takes money to make money. What I mean by that is sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And you gotta have a hustle. Some people don't have a hustle. You gotta have a hustle about yourself. You really want something. You can be old, and next thing you know, it's like, okay, you can hide yourself, but, and some people have this fear of They listening in to this conversation, that conversation. They watching this, they watching that. It, life is more than just all that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got people that watch you just to protect you. Those what they call angels and archangels and stuff. But it don't take all that. And that's one thing that you have to be careful of. Where you steer your energy and how you put your energy in each and every situation. And I've noticed that I'm an elder of knowledge, wisdom, and all type of stuff. But then, what got me the other day was somebody said to me that I wasn't Christ. I said, don't ever say that. We are all God in Christ. And that's the thing about the Christ consciousness. Especially you never say something that no one isn't, especially when there's a black man involved. A black man is always supposed to be lifted up. That's how you know who's who, what they're about, and what they're supposed to be doing. And you got to teach them. And I had to teach them right quick. I said, you know what? This is how it is, and that's how it's always been. I've always believed that I am God in Christ. That I've always had the ability of spiritual gifts and everything that's needed to be known to be. When I learned all this, I learned that life can be easier and better. And that goes for all of us. You know, I'm Cherokee. You know, I wear my jewelry and stuff. Jewelry I made, jewelry some other people made, and all that good stuff. I wear the I wear my crystal. I got my crystal I wear and all that good stuff. I used to wear it here, but now it's like, okay. So, it's just the thing is, you have to have, when you're a great teacher, you have to have a lot of patience, people. Teaching the aspects of what love and life is about, what intoxicating love is. Once you teach that, you be like, okay, I got it. I know. I got the things I want, physical things. But there are also spiritual things that you need too. I got almost everything I want physical. And I can count on my fingers 4 things that I want left. I have all my spiritual gifts. With the physical gifts I have, allow me to be able to do certain things. They're spiritual too. Like playing the guitar. I play the guitar. It's one of my so I play guitar. That's one of my spiritual gifts. A physical gift I have with a spiritual gift is music. And I like music. You know, I do music pretty well. I got quite a bit of guitars. But I guess that's the key thing that people have to learn what it is to have. natural gift, your talents. You have to use your talents. And this is a ministry. Everybody should have a ministry. And once you learn how to speak the right way and teach the right way, and you'll realize, okay, this is how it's supposed to be, and that's how it's always been. What I know, what I can be, and what I am, then you realize that's what it's supposed to be. But you have to be careful who you give energy to. Have to be careful. Because there's all kind of stuff out there that's just like, wow. You'll limit yourself and all type of stuff. You don't never want to limit yourself. Never want to say can't. You want to say can. Always can. And when you say can, God is always there. There is all kind of great stuff that is good. Some people like astrology, some people like numerology, some people like the Bible, some people like the other parts of the Bible, the Apocrypha, the Pseudepigrapha. Some people like the Kabbalah. But you'll realize those who are on your frequency, what you can talk to them about. The certain stuff. Some people, you just be like, wow, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I got this book here. Do you read books? What kind of books you read? Then you know what type of people they are. I got this. The 88 books of the Ethiopian Bible, complete English. I wish it was bigger print. I can see it, but bigger print is better. It's real interesting. Real interesting. That's that. I have my study Bible. Let me show you my study Bible. It's my study Bible. The HarperCollins Study Bible. There we go. Greatest study Bible ever if you want to study the Apocrypha and all that good stuff. Top of the line people in the country, in the U.S., in America, put that together. I got the Kabbalah, Unveiled, greatest book ever to read about the Kabbalah if you want to study. I got the Book of Enoch with the greatest book ever to read if you want to read about the luminaries and all that stuff and what's going on about Enoch and all that stuff. All four books. And I got the Pseudepigraph of Volume 1, Volume 2. Interesting books. Um, I got the Cedar. That's how they read it. About the Sabbath, different names of God and stuff in there, the Jewish book. I had it years ago. I had to get it back. I have my own personal Bible, the Dewey Rain. Somebody gave me a copy, and I ended up having it, leaving it on a bus with some other ancient books and stuff, which was kind of interesting. This is another good book too. Animal Speaks tells you about the spiritual beings of the animals and all that stuff. And I read the Key of Solomon and the Greater Key and the other key. I like to say it like that, of Solomon. I like to call them all great. All the archangels and angels have their abilities and purposes and stuff. I've studied Rabbi Manis Friedman. He is awesome and amazing. He's on YouTube. 19 Keys, Billy Carson, uh, the guy called Morg, white guy with long blonde hair that looks white. He's pretty interesting with his knowledge with the Gnostic teachings and stuff. So that's the type of knowledge I'll be into and reading and all that good stuff. But you have to find your own knowledge, what to read, and what's good for you, what'll teach you, what'll allow you to get somewhere in life. That's mostly is the basis of what I wanted to say today. But you have to be careful who you give your energy to, especially when you're in a high frequency. And I'm on a high frequency, and I don't like those that are on high frequencies. And I notice those that are on high frequencies. I'm just like, okay, you're on a high frequency, that's cool. But you have to be careful. All right, well, that's what I wanted to talk about. But be careful of those people. Like they said, be careful of those who have false teachings. That goes for almost everything. Be careful of those who try to put fear in you. There are a lot of people out there that try to keep fear because they had to deal with stuff they weren't supposed to, or they had to deal with stuff that they should have done to protect themselves. And that's the knowledge of the day. Hope you all have gained something from what I've taught today and talked with you about. And we'll take it from there. Have a great one.